Alright, for this last video, we're going to do when we're given 2 points that the line goes through, and we want to put it in slope-intercept form. Now, I'm just going to do 23, but just to show you, 21 and 22, they're actually going to be easier than to do 23 and 24 because you're actually given the y-intercept. Like this, you could say b equals 1 because the x is 0. This, since the x is 0, your y-intercept or your b value is negative 2. So the only thing you would have to do for 21 and 22 is find the slope. Now, if you look at 23 and 24, it's a little bit harder because we don't have a point where the x value is 0. So we have to find both the slope and the y-intercept. Now let's find the slope first. So we're going to subtract our y values. So I have negative 4 and negative 1. I'm going to start with negative 1. So I'm going to do negative 1 minus negative 4, which becomes negative 1 plus 4. Right, that's in the top. So negative 1 plus 4 is 3. And then since I started with this negative 1, I have to start with this negative 4. So I'm going to have negative 4 minus this negative 1. So that becomes negative 4 plus 1, which is negative 3. And when you divide that, that simplifies to negative 1. So that's my slope. Now, since I don't have the y-intercept, I have to put it in point slope form. And I could use either of those 2 points. I'm going to use the first one, negative 1, negative 4. So I'm going to say negative 1 is x sub 1, negative 4 is y sub 1. So when I put this in point slope form, it's going to be y minus y sub 1, which is this negative 4. So y minus negative 4 becomes y plus 4, equals the slope, which we figured out is this negative 1. And then it's x minus this x sub 1 of negative 1. X minus negative 1 becomes x plus 1. So now I have to distribute to get y by itself. I'm still going to have this y plus 4. If I distribute the negative 1 times x is negative x. Negative 1 times 1 is negative 1. And then the very last thing to do to get y by itself, I subtract 4 here, and then we pretty much have it. We're going to have y equals negative x. Negative 1 minus 4 is negative 5. So this is the one that probably took the most amount of work out of all these videos. You would do the same exact thing for 24. Find the slope first, get it in point slope form, and then solve for y.